Russian troops have once again struck enemy facilities in the rear regions of Ukraine. In the Dnipro region, energy infrastructure facilities in Kryvyi Rih were hit. Disruptions in electricity and water supply were reported. Russian border regions, including Belgorod region, continue to suffer from attacks. Residential houses in more than 10 localities were damaged, but there were no casualties or fatalities. Russian troops are engaged in fierce fighting along the entire line of contact. Near Kupiansk, assault squads managed to take several enemy positions west of 𝐔𝐤𝐫𝐚𝐢𝐴. In the Lyman direction, Russian units are trying to advance towards Terny through the 𝐔𝐤𝐫𝐴 Ovrag Gully. However, the advance is complicated by the use of drones by Ukrainian units. At the same time, the enemy again launched missile strikes from HIMARS MLRSs on frontline territory of the Luhansk People's Republic. In Lysychansk, a bakery building was hit, killing 28 people, including a child. Near Bakhmut, Russian troops managed to slightly expand their zone of control on the heights near Bodanivka. To the southeast, assault squads continue to push through the enemy defenses on the approaches to Krasny. In the Donetsk direction, Russian units are continuing their assault on the AFU's long-term fortified positions in Avdiivka. In the north of the city, the main battles are still taking place near the Ivushka gardening associations and south of the village of Vesele. In the south, the Russian armed forces assault squads are advancing in the private sector along Soborna and Chernyshevskoho streets. Ukrainian units are trying to prevent a complete loss of initiative and are constantly counterattacking in order to regain lost positions. The AFU continues shelling frontline settlements in the Donetsk agglomeration. Civilian infrastructure and residential buildings were damaged. One person was killed and at least 4 were injured. Southwest of Donetsk, Russian forces are trying to advance and break through defenses in the eastern part of Georgiivka. However, a successful advance in this area requires control of the adjacent heights to the north and south of the village. The liberation of Pobjeda is also important. It's one of the key enemy defense nodes on the southern flank. At the same time, the occupation of the settlement will allow the Russian troops to continue their offensive towards Kostiantynivka as well. Heavy fighting continues in the area of the Ukrainian bridgehead near Krynki in the Kherson direction. Russian aviation is conducting targeted strikes with glide bombs against the enemy sheltering in cellars.